Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. As you see at my face, I'm absolutely not happy. I tell you even more, I am angry. It needs to stop. We can't just continue to openly and intentionally lying to a community of Juventini. I will explain you why in a second, but today I'm super angry. You know it, there was the last press conference, pre-game press conference of Max Allegri at Juventus 22-23, because there will be no other game after Udinese. It makes totally sense. Will it be there next season on the 10th of July when we start back the season? Because it has been announced today by Max Allegri on the 10th of July we start again with physical test. That's a big question mark. We don't know yet. We will know really soon. If not in the next few days, in the next few weeks. You know, yesterday I made a video that John Elkann intention and how he's running business is acting fast. Super important. If you didn't watch the video, go back to the one of yesterday. But anyway, that's not why we are here. I will try to recap with the highlights, the big words that Allegri said about the future of Dusan Vlahovic, but also about the future, because he spoke a lot about the future and also a kind of mini assessment of this one. But the first thing I need to say is I'm pissed off. I am. Because I'm planning already season 23-24. What do we need to continue with? What kind of topics, what kind of videos, live we need to continue with for next season? Which one do we have to delete? And I'm not lying. I was thinking to stop with the live translation of the press conference, something I really love to do, but it's taking a lot of time because you have to set up everything, create a thumbnail. From that moment on, you wait for the press conference to start, you translate live, which is not my job. It's a difficult one, but I love to do it. And then we speak about the press conference all together. It's 1 hour 30 every week that I spend doing that. And also it's not always easy for the people that just want the recap to watch again 1 hour 30 of the video. So I was thinking maybe changing that format and going back to post press conference small video of 10 minutes where you have everything that the coach said. That's what I was thinking. But you know why? And you know what? Maybe I should continue with the live. If after the press conference I go, because I watched of course, I go online and I see words that are reported from the coach, and in that case from Juventus, because you like it or not, Max Allegri until now is the coach of Juventus. If words are intentionally twisted, if there are intention to manipulate a community of Juventini that do not have access to Juventus TV because they need to pay for it, if they don't have access to internet at that moment, if they don't have the time to be live because they are sleeping, because they are working, or maybe just because they don't speak Italian and they can't follow, and I see big lies, then I am angry. Today I read online from a translation account of Juventus, without mentioning, I read, winning and losing are the same. Massimiliano Allegri, 3rd of June 2023. When I watch these big words, I'm asking to myself, but did I miss something when listening live? Because I listened 2 times. The first time with pausing, just that I was able to write down what he was saying. The second one, I was watching also to check the non-verbal communication of Max Allegri. And never I heard something like that. So what I did when reading these words, I said I will watch again from the beginning until the end. 50 minutes of press conference I watched. 16, 16, 16. 3 times in total 50 minutes. He never said that. He never said that. Under that post, there was a bigger explanation where it was written, we are angry and we want to start, words of Max Allegri, we are angry and we want to start again because when you don't win, this is what you are left with. Otherwise, you become like many others. So, winning and losing are the same. We will have to put this anger on the field next year. I listened again in Italian and this is absolutely not what he said. What he said in Italian, word by word, was facciamo un lavoro che quando non vinci ti rimane la rabbia. Altrimenti diventi come tanti altri, dove vincere o perdere è uguale. The correct non-twisted translation is, we do a job that when you don't win, you get angry. Otherwise, you become like many others, where winning or losing is the same. So actually, Max Allegri is not saying winning or losing is the same. He's actually saying the total different thing. He's saying that winning or losing is different, is not the same, because the other ones, they think sometimes that winning or losing is the same, and we need to continue to be angry, otherwise we will become like other ones. We don't want that. When I see these kind of things manipulating other people, and I'm already pissed off with anti-Juve people that are doing it, I'm already pissed off with Gazzetta dello Sport that is doing it. When I see Juve channels that are doing that, I'm getting angry, because you are actually joking with Juventini, and this is absolutely having no respect. No respect. That you like the coach, that you don't like the coach, that you like the management, that you don't like the management, that you like the game that we are offering or not, I don't care. You can have opinion on everything. You can be in or out. You can be pro or against, and everything is welcome. You can have every opinion. And if you want to judge badly, even if you are exaggerating with your words, I don't care. Everything is allowed, but not twisting words intentionally to make sure that you are lying, and also that you are manipulating Juventini that are just waiting because they are curious to read what the coach said, or what the club said, or what someone from the club said. I am absolutely not happy with these kind of statements. Ragazzi, again, pay attention to what you are reading, where the source is coming from, and I believe that I will just continue to repeat you what the exact words are. Then again, I am not defending Allegri. I don't care. I'm not defending the game, the result, because there is nothing to defend about that. I'm defending for every single person in the world. When you are saying things, you need to be accountable, but only if the reports of what you are saying are correct, not manipulation. This is something that I hate. Anyway, that was my anger of today. What did he say? Well, I told you that he spoke a lot about the future, or he knows that he will stay, and he is confident about his future staying at Juventus, or is a big actor, is someone that is able to calm his emotion, and that he knows that he will be dismissed, but he wants to continue until the end of the season. Or the third option, what I believe, we are just waiting for that final meeting after the season. Could happen on the 5th of June, the day after the last game of the season against Udinese. What I always told you, at the moment, I sincerely believe that everything is open yet. And that's why you have two different versions. The one that are saying that Allegri will stay at 100 or 90%. And then you had the other version that are saying that Allegri will go for sure. At 90-95% he will leave Juventus. I really believe that there are different thoughts at the moment on the coach, but even him, he doesn't know if the job is secured or not. Something that will happen. That's what he said today in terms of speaking about the future. For him intentionally saying, I think that I will remain the coach of Juventus next season. I have enthusiasm. When I came back at Juventus, I knew it would have been really difficult. Still with the ambition to win. Always the ambition to compete. But, of course, it didn't happen. We know it. The results are really bad. We had to do better. Injuries, points, whatever you wanted, especially in the beginning of the season, we are conscious of the fact that we did mistake, that we had to do better. He said all these kind of things, but speaking about enthusiasm, he said, I had, when I came back, a lot of enthusiasm, and I'm continuing to work with Juve with a lot of enthusiasm. The future, we don't know, ragazzi, we don't know. What really scared me, confirmed a bit what I was thinking, I believe that Dusan Vlahovic will leave. And if you are listening to words of Max Allegri about Dusan Vlahovic today, it's a kind of confirmation. Fabiana Della Valle asked about Dusan Vlahovic, about the season that he did, an assessment about the potential of that player, and if yes or no he will leave in a kind of way. And he said, Vlahovic, well, I don't speak about Mercato, the club speaks about Mercato as they always did, but Dusan is an important player. But between growing pain and other difficulties, he scored 10 goals in Serie A. He has all the potential to do a big career. Usually, knowing Allegri, ragazzi, he would have added, he has all the potential to do a big career at Juventus. A lot of time he spoke about Locatelli. He had the opportunity to become a future leader of Juventus. He can become one day the future captain of Juventus. He has all the skills and the tools to become a fundamental player from Juventus. He is a player of Juventus. He is a Juventino. These words were not used for Dusan Vlahovic. And that's, in a way, confirming me that he is on the market. Will he leave or not? Big question mark. Bayern Munich is on him. Other clubs are on him. Chelsea that wants to swap Lukaku with Vlahovic. I don't believe in that news. Atletico Madrid that wants to give Morata plus money for Vlahovic. I don't believe it. Or maybe they even want to, but I don't believe that Vlahovic wants to accept Atletico Madrid. But I believe that he's on the market, and that also there some thoughts will be taken, some decision will be taken with Giuntoli if he arrives. If not with Giuntoli, with someone else, but some decision will have to be taken there. Guys, again, sorry for the rant. Sorry that we didn't speak too much about the press conference of Max Allegri today. But I'm angry. Or we report the correct things, or we just stop. But please, for whoever is listening, don't twist. Don't fool Juventini. Have a bit of respect for them. Because they are important. They are really important. We are important. Because we are the Juventini of the world. Anyway, thank you for following. Grazie, forza, Juve.